Today was yet again another very interesting day here on the home front. Truth is, I really didn't get all that much done, but I was able to obtain a copy of Talladega Nights via download. And I got to tell you, I'm dying to watch it again. Because if you ain't first, you're last. And it's just that simple. I did get a bit of good news today. And while I'm not necessarily interested in putting my cart before my horse, it's damn hard not to get excited about it. I hope I'm able to share all that good news with y'all in the coming days. But I feel like at this point it'd be best if I just maintain a level of bearing over it. Because that's sound advice we've gotten all of our lives, not to count our chickens before our eggs hatch. Couldn't be more true. And that being said, it's the simple things in life that matter the most to me these days. You know, like not having to get up and go to work every day. I mean, I've had to learn how to do without a lot of stuff in order to get to this point. But it's been worth it. I've also had to work my country ass off to get to this point. And so it's kind of rewarding in its own way. Try and picture in your mind, if you will, what it'd be like not to have to set an alarm clock anymore. And then try and picture what it'd be like not to have to get up at a certain time because you got to be at a certain place at a certain time anymore. If you can imagine that, you can imagine what my life is like as I dig deeper into this self-reliant style of living. You see, time is precious. And I've just gotten to the point where my time is much more valuable than money will ever be. I mean, truth is, I don't even understand what the big deal is about gold anymore. I mean, so it's all pretty and shiny and stuff. Well, big deal. I mean, can you make a tool out of it? Is it going to keep you warm at night when it's cold out? Will it help your garden grow bigger maters? I mean, it's a pretty rare mineral, so one would have to think that it really wouldn't be all that practical to build a house out of it. So to me, it seemed like it serves no purpose in providing me shelter. And with all that in mind, is it really worth anything? I mean, after all, food, water, and shelter is all you really need to live a healthy and vibrant life. So what's the point in all the rest of it? The concept of giving the majority of my waking hours to another man, simply to get money in exchange, just so I can have things in life, has lost its appeal to me. I'd much rather live in a self-imposed state of poverty and have all my time to myself than I had to give most of my time to another man or an organization, just so I can get money in return in order to have things in life. I mean, living for the weekend is all fine and stuff if you're willing to accept 2 out of 7 days a week to do what you want to do. For me, I'd rather have 5 out of 7 days a week. Hell, I'd rather have 7 out of 7 days a week to do what I want, when I want, and how I want, because that's what I want to do. It's about the leisurely ways of life. I mean, after all, life's just an experience. And I'm sure you all know by now that you can't take any of that stuff with you when you clock out for the final time. So what does it all really matter? I'll tell you what matters to me. Family. My friends. My relationships with those who matter the most. My relationship with myself. It's that sense of belonging that warms my heart. It's knowing that I matter to them and that they matter to me. If you get your head wrapped around that, and then you'll start to understand the true joys of life. Everybody's so caught up in all the hype about how big our houses are and how nice our cars and trucks are. Who's got the coolest smartphone on the market? We lose sight of what really matters. Think about that for a minute. All that stuff causes stress in life. It's all that ego. And all that ego causes undue stress on the human mind. For me, it's about letting go of control. Because all my life, I've tried to exercise a level of control over everything around me. Money, possessions, people, conditions. Let go of that control, because the truth is, we don't have any control over it in the first place. Just be good to your fellow man. Give as much to him or her as you would hope to receive in return, because that's all you're going to get. Life ain't got to be so complicated, but for reasons I have yet to understand, we make it that way. Don't further complicate life. Trust your instincts. Don't be scared to take a chance. You ain't failed yet, and all evidence you need to support that is simply to realize that you're still alive. You're still standing upright. And that in itself should be enough to give you the courage to strive for more out of life. Believe in yourself. Believe in your capacity. Because thus far it's kept you alive. And there ain't no reason to believe that it's going to fail you in the future. So stand up and fight for your freedom. Trust your instincts. They won't lead you astray.